Top 10 Most Mysterious Organizations in the World. 1. Opus Dei. If you've read or watched the Da Vinci Code, you probably already know what we're talking about. Opus Dei is a secret society that has made it its business to defend the secrets of the Catholic Church and the alleged lineage of Jesus Christ. In fact, Opus Dei was founded in 1928 with the blessing of the Pope. The members of this community believe that everyone should live a holy life, including celibacy. This community has been criticized because of the excessive rigor of its principles, although none of the atrocities attributed to them have been officially confirmed. Moreover, the Catholic Church itself forbids the creation of any secret societies as well as participation in them. 2. The Bilderberg Club. The Bilderberg Club is a rather interesting organization, whose existence is not denied by anyone. Moreover, they even announce publicly the subjects of their meetings. Unfortunately, ordinary visitors are strictly forbidden. The first meeting of the club was held in 1954 at the Bilderberg Hotel in the Netherlands. The list of invitees is usually quite exclusive, and includes some of the most influential people on the planet, from top IMF officials to presidents and EU leaders. All guests are guaranteed the highest measure of security and anonymity. Everything that was said at the meetings, as well as who it was said by, remains secret. 3. Rosenkreuzers. The Rosenkreuzer Society, as many believe, was founded in the 1600s by a group of German Protestants who dreamed of changing the political map of Europe. Since this society was organized by a group of Protestants, it was considered dangerous. The vast majority of Europe's population professed Catholicism. At that time, the secrecy of the society was the only way to protect against persecution by the Catholic Church. The Rosenkreuzers still exist in our time. Several groups of this secret society are scattered in different parts of the world, and each of them claims the right to be the ancestor of this movement. Members of this community usually include religious leaders and philosophers. 4. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Also known as the Golden Dawn, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn was founded in the late 19th century. Its members were engaged in the study of the occult, paranormal phenomena, and metaphysics. The organization was considered a magical order, and its circles included such notables as Bram Stoker, author of the famous book Dracula. Today there are several successor groups of this order, but it is known that none of them has a direct connection with the original order. Members of the order are still required to undergo a special initiation ritual that will move them from the so-called outer circles to the inner circles. According to the Llewellyn Encyclopedia, today many more people than ever before have access to the Order of the Golden Dawn. Many of them call themselves practicing magicians of the Golden Dawn. 5. Knights of the Golden Circle. At one time, this organization was a very real secret society, and many believe it still exists today. The Knights of the Golden Circle were supporters of the slave system. The organization itself was founded in the mid-19th century, and was highly active before and during the American Civil War. Initially, the society wanted to annex the so-called Golden Circle lands located in Mexico in order to later divide it into 25 slave states. The mere suggestion that you might be a member of that society could have landed you in jail at that time. Some historians believe that after the Civil War ended, the community went into hiding. For a time, rumors swirled that the Circle was going to fund a second civil war, but they proved empty. Some sources state that the group ceased to exist in 1916. 6. Ordo Templi Orientis. Ordo Templi Orientis, or as it is briefly called OTO, is an international fraternity based on religious unity. The group was created after the Order of the Freemasons, and its most famous member was the British writer and occultist Aleister Crowley, who at the same time was the leader of the community. Probably when it comes to secret societies, you immediately imagine the typical anti-heroes from movies, armed with daggers and dressed in cloaks. This image came to us from the Ordo Templi Orientis. Here the rite of initiation was highly valued, as well as fraternal bonding. The whole existence of the group was reduced to the practice of the occult, which according to some reports continues to this day. Smaller groups have also emerged here over time, constantly competing with each other, and trying to prove their affiliation to the original lineage of the founders of the order. 7. Order of the Dragon. The Order of the Dragon comprised a community of knights and military men of noble blood who devoted their entire lives to the defense of Christianity. They destroyed anyone who went against Christ. The order was founded in 1408 by Sigismund, King of Hungary, who later became Emperor of Europe. One of the most famous members of this order was Vlad II Dracula, father of Vlad Tepes, who inspired Bram Stoker's novel Dracula. 8. Freemasonry. Freemasons are most often blamed for participating in and creating world conspiracies. The very idea of Freemasonry originated when 4 small groups of stonemasons came together to form the Grand Masonic Lodge. Freemasons took the concept of secrecy and the use of passwords to a new level. Originally, passwords served stonemasons so that when they moved to a new city, they could find work faster. Masons are said to stick together and help each other, no matter where they are in the world. This fact means that all the dignitaries have excellent connections all over the world. 9. Skull and Bones. The Order of Skull and Bones is not as bad as you might think. In fact, it is a student community at Yale University, originally known as the Brotherhood of the Dead. There is just one fact that cannot be denied: the fraternity is famous for having some of the most educated and successful alumni in the world. Both Presidents Bush were members of this fraternity, and indeed all other alumni have achieved heights in their fields by getting their own, whether it be career advancement, fame, fortune, or success in politics. The fraternity meets every Thursday and Sunday in a building codenamed the Tomb. It is believed that they seek to form a group of future world leaders and CIA agents. The community itself was founded in 1832, admitting only the elite to its company. 10. The Illuminati. The Illuminati are a major mystery and enigma of our time, full of conflicting facts. Although all evidence points to the fact that there is currently no such order left in the world, this may not be true. The Order of the Bavarian Illuminati was founded on May 1, 1776 by Adam Weishaupt. The purpose of this society was to counteract the abuse of state power, a desire to keep the influence of religion away from politics, and a desire to expand women's rights. The current version of the Illuminati, the way it is described by conspiracy theory proponents, is a powerful mechanism for controlling the world's banking systems and government. High-ranking celebrities are usually associated with the society, but again, at this point there is no clear evidence that the Illuminati society is still active. There are only 2 options to choose from here: either they are too well hidden, or they really don't exist anymore.